Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Practical Intermediate English B1, B2. I am Laura, and as always, I am here with Thomas.
Hi, everyone. It is great to be back with you today. We have another very practical lesson lined up for you.
That is right. Today, we are focusing on a situation that almost everyone experiences at some point: losing something valuable or important while you are out.
Oh, absolutely. Losing your keys, your wallet, or your phone can make anyone feel stressed. But in English, asking for help quickly and clearly makes a huge difference.
Exactly. By the end of this episode, you will learn how to explain what you lost, ask staff for assistance politely, and describe items clearly in natural intermediate English.
It is completely normal to panic a little when you realize something is missing. Your mind races, and suddenly you forget basic words.
I can definitely relate to that. Last year, I thought I left my jacket on a train. My heart sank immediately.
Did you manage to find it in the end?
Luckily, yes. But the hardest part was explaining to the station officer exactly what it looked like and where I might have left it.
That is a classic example. When we are nervous, we often speak too fast or use overly complex language. Today, we will show you how simple, clear phrases work best.
Let us start with our first realistic situation. Imagine you are in a busy coffee shop and you notice your umbrella is gone. Thomas, let us do a quick role play. I will be the customer, and you will be the cafe worker.
Sounds good. Let us give it a try.
Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but I think I left my umbrella near the window table. Has anyone handed it in?
Let me check our lost property box behind the counter. What does it look like?
It is a dark blue folding umbrella with a wooden handle. I was sitting over there about 20 minutes ago.
Ah, yes. Someone brought it over to the counter a few minutes ago. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. That is a huge relief. I really appreciate your help.
You are very welcome. Have a great afternoon.
That was a smooth interaction. Notice how I started with a polite phrase like, "Sorry to bother you," but that is very natural when approaching staff.
Right. And you use the phrasal verb hand in. When someone finds a lost item and gives it to a staff member, we say they handed it in.
Another useful expression is lost property. In British English, the place where lost items are kept is called lost property, or the lost property office.
In American English, people often say lost and found. Both mean the same thing, so both are very useful to know.
Now, let us look at a second situation. Imagine you are at a hotel, and you realize you cannot find your passport or wallet. This is a bit more serious, so the tone might be a little more urgent, but still polite.
Right. Let us set the scene. I will play the hotel guest this time, and Laura, you can be the hotel receptionist.
Perfect. Whenever you are ready, Thomas.
Hello, I am staying in room 304. I seem to have misplaced my wallet. Could you tell me if anyone has turned it in to the front desk?
Oh dear, I am sorry to hear that. Let me check with our team. Where do you think you had it last?
I remember using it at the breakfast buffet about an hour ago. It is a small leather wallet, black, with a few cards inside.
Okay, let me call the restaurant supervisor right away. If it turns up, we will contact your room immediately.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you looking into this for me.
Notice how Thomas said, "I seem to have misplaced my wallet." Using misplace is a slightly softer way of saying you lost something.
Exactly. To misplace means you lost something, usually for a short time because you forgot where you put it.
We also heard the phrase turn in, which means the same thing as hand in. People frequently use both phrasal verbs when talking about lost items.
And I said, if it turns up. To turn up means to be found unexpectedly. For example, I hope my keys turn up soon.
That is a great phrasal verb. Now, let us break down some key vocabulary from these situations so you can use them confidently.
First, let us talk about the word relief. Laura, how would you explain that in simple B1, B2 English?
A relief is a warm, relaxed feeling you get when something stressful or worrying stops, or when a problem is solved. For instance, finding my phone was such a relief.
That is a great explanation. Another useful word is assist. To assist simply means to help. In professional settings, staff might ask, "How can I assist you today?"
Yes, It sounds polite and professional. Next, we have the phrase look into. When you ask someone to look into a problem, you are asking them to investigate or check details. For example, the manager said she would look into the missing bag.
Exactly. And another phrase we heard was, as far as I know. You use this when giving information based only on what you know at the moment. For instance, as far as I know, nobody has found a black bag today.
That is very helpful when you want to sound accurate without making absolute promises. Now, let us transition into our guided speaking practice.
This is where you, our listeners, get to practice speaking out loud. We will say a sentence, and we want you to repeat it after us naturally.
Let us start with the first phrase. Repeat after us. Excuse me, has anyone handed in a black phone?
Great! Now let us try the second one. I seem to have misplaced my keys near the entrance.
Nice job! Here is the third phrase. Could you please check the lost property office for me?
Excellent. Let us try a fourth one. It is a small blue bag with 2 side pockets.
Very good. Now let us try a slightly longer sentence. I was wondering if anyone brought in a wallet this morning.
Perfect. Remember, practicing these full sentences helps build muscle memory, so the words come out easily when you are in a real situation.
Now, let us move on to listener response practice. We are going to ask you a few questions about lost items. We will give you a moment to think, and then we will share natural answers.
Question 1. Excuse me, sir, how can I help you today? How would you explain that you lost your water bottle?
Take a second to answer out loud. Here is a great response. Hi, I think I left my water bottle near the gym equipment earlier.
Excellent. Here is question 2. Could you describe the item you lost? How would you describe a red backpack?
Think about your answer. You could say, it is a bright red backpack with a front zipper and 2 mesh pockets.
Spot on. Question 3. Where do you think you had it last? How would you answer if you lost it at the train station ticket office?
Here is a natural response. As far as I remember, I last had it while buying my ticket at the counter.
Question 4. Would you like me to leave a message for the cleaning team? How can you say yes politely?
You could say, yes, please. That would be very helpful. Here is my phone number.
Well done. These natural responses will give you a lot of confidence when talking to customer service staff or hotel receptionists.
Now, let us put all of these pieces together in one final realistic role play. This time, picture yourself at an airport information desk.
I will play the airport staff member, and Laura will play a traveler who cannot find her small hand luggage.
Hello? Excuse me, I am a bit worried. I seem to have misplaced my small black carry-on bag near gate 12.
Oh, don't worry. Let us check our system. Can you describe the bag for me?
Yes, it is a small black wheeled suitcase with a silver handle. It has a red tag attached to the top.
Okay, let me contact the security desk near gate 12 to see if anyone handed it in.
Thank you so much. Is there a lost property office I should visit if it does not turn up here?
Yes. Our main lost property desk is on the ground floor next to baggage claim. But let me make a quick call first.
That is wonderful. I really appreciate your help with this.
Good news! Security just reported that a passenger turned in a black bag with a red tag 5 minutes ago. You can pick it up at the security desk.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much for your quick help.
You are very welcome. Safe travels.
Notice how clear that conversation was. I explained what happened, described the item with specific details like the red tag, and asked where to go if it was not found.
Specific details like colors, materials, or unique features like tags make it much easier for people to identify your belongings quickly.
Exactly. Now let us do a quick practical review of what we covered today.
We looked at key phrasal verbs like hand in and turn in, which both mean to give a found item to an official or staff member.
We also learned misplace, which is a polite way to say you lost something temporarily, and turn up, which means to be found.
And for key vocabulary, we reviewed relief, assist, and the phrase, as far as I know.
One common mistake learners make is simply saying, I lost my bag, without giving details or using polite openers. Adding phrases like, excuse me, I was wondering if, makes your English sound much more natural and friendly.
A useful strategy is to always mention three things: what the item is, what it looks like, and where you think you left it.
That brings us to your real-life challenge for today.
This week, pick three personal items near you right now, like your wallet, your jacket, or your keys. Practice describing them out loud using two adjectives and one detail.
For example, it is a dark brown leather wallet with 3 card slots. Doing this will prepare you to describe your belongings quickly if you ever need to.
You are now much better prepared to handle lost items in English with calm confidence.
Thank you so much for joining us on Practical Intermediate English B1, B2. Keep practicing, stay positive, and we will see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone, and take care.